Today we're gonna try Taco Bell's Baja Blast Gelato. Before I get into this, I just want to say for the record that I feel very ripped off and scammed by the size of this. It is so small, and I mean I saw a picture like before I went to get it, so I knew it would be small, but this is, you know, it's minuscule. It's so tiny. Look, here's an AirPod. Here's my AirPods case. That's a comparison for you. If you want to try and compare. Here's a large Baja Blast. So yeah, you get a total of 3.6 fluid ounces of Baja Blast Gelato, and even if this tastes amazing, I'm still going to be angry. I'll go into the reasons why after I taste this, because I don't want to waste people's time. So let me open it up and try it out. Oh wait, it does have a little spoon in it. That makes me slightly happier, but I'm still pissed. No instructions here, but I'm assuming that's it. Plastic, not wood. Scam. Number one. We don't need more plastic in the world, and the wooden spoon is what goes with this. I mean, come on, this is the rule. This is how it went. Every kid got these with the wooden spoon. So for the record, I don't like the plastic spoon, even though I understand it's purple because it's Taco Bell. Should have been wood. That would have been my call if I was on this marketing team, but in the end, it really doesn't matter because they're going to sell through all these. I'll get into it later. Let's just try it out. The interesting thing is the first ingredient is, in fact, Mountain Dew Baja Blast flavored syrup. So this should be pretty similar to the actual drink, which I got here for comparison. So let's go. I dropped my tiny purple spoon. Yeah, I can see why they call it gelato, because it's got not an ice cream texture at all. It's more of like a freeze texture, like almost like a Slurpee texture, but just a little bit more together. Like if you froze a Slurpee. I don't hate it. I wanted to hate it. I don't hate it, but I also don't love it. I think it's good. It's okay, it does the job decently, but honestly, it's not quite as strong of a flavor as I was hoping. The actual Baja Blast flavor is much weaker than it would be in the soda. Very, very, very mild. When you take a sip of this, it really hits you. And I think that's one of the key components of Baja Blast. So somehow, even though the first ingredient is Baja Blast syrup, they did not put enough. In my opinion, or maybe they didn't put enough of something else to make it pop, because it's just kind of not that sweet, which may be a good thing for some people, but for me, I would have expected a little bit more from a $4 3.6 ounce gelato than mediocre. Then it's okay. So I would say at this point, I would say, you know, it's a 3 out of 5. It's all right, go check it out. But now we're going to get into the part of the video where I talk about Taco Bell and my personal vendetta against them, and what should be your personal vendetta against them, hopefully. I've harped on Taco Bell for a long time because I used to love Taco Bell, as many fans have, many communities. I'm in the Taco Bell subreddit, okay? Live Moss. But the thing is, over the last, I don't know, I'd say 10 years, it's been declining, in my opinion, Taco Bell, in terms of A, the creativity of the items they make, B, the flavor profile of the items they make, and most importantly, the price of the items that they make. COVID, you know, gave all businesses license to basically upcharge everything that they sell. That's just reality, and they continue to do it, and they continue to pull it off. Now, Taco Bell is unique in that they love ripping off their fans by releasing limited items. Like this Taco Bell Gelato. Every store only got 288, as far as I understand, 288 of these gelatos. That's not a lot for a Taco Bell. Those will probably be gone in a day or two because, you know, Taco Bell stores probably, I don't know the traffic numbers, but I'm going to assume they get many more customers than that in a day, and, you know, they'll be gone soon. The only way you can order it now is with the app, which is twist number 2. You got to sign into the app, give your information, blah, blah, blah. You've probably already made that choice. I did too. You know, sometimes that's the choice you got to make in this society, is to sell your information to get a discount because you're too broke to buy Taco Bell full price, or you just on principle don't want to buy Taco Bell full price, or in this case, you want to buy the gelato, but you can't unless you have the app. So that's bad in and of itself. But the real problem with this one specifically, you know, is the price, because they've been going crazy with the prices. The Cantina chicken menu is a disaster in my opinion. Way overpriced. I don't like the chicken. I know some people do, but it's, you know, I'm still mad about Cantina chicken remaining around. It really doesn't make sense to me. I'm getting a little personal there, but the point is they're just charging too much for what you're getting here. This is not worth it in any sense or form of the word. The only reason it is worth it is purely for FOMO reasons, which is the reason I got it. They know that, which is why they're going to sell out of them quick, I assume, and most people who are going to get them are going to be rewards members who are going out looking for them because they know it's coming out, and they're willing to pay $3.99 for this tiny dessert. That's my main issue. Like, I understand that they're doing this to release hype and whatever, but there's no way on earth that this should be worth $3.99. I mean, the actual component, I'm sure this spoon right here and the actual cup probably cost way more than the gelato, would be my guess, and nowhere near enough to charge $3.99 for. That's my opinion of it. I can't stand these kind of things, and Taco Bell pulls it off all the time. They try to get people on the merch store, which is fine, but their stuff is so expensive. The only people who are going to be able to buy it are, you know, the, I guess, middle class fans of Taco Bell. Like, nobody like me who works, you know, paycheck to paycheck is going to pay, like, you know, the prices they're charging for Taco Bell t-shirts and stuff like that. It's ridiculous. They're not gearing towards a market of base consumers. Instead, they gear their market towards, you know, the higher price consumers, while shafting everybody at the bottom who basically built the Taco Bell brand up in the first place, a brand built on value and price. You know, everybody has the joke about going to Taco Bell, spending $10 and, you know, getting a ton of food. Now you spend $10, you get a quesadilla and a drink. You know, it's like, what's the point of even going to Taco Bell anymore? That's what many people have been saying recently, and I agree, especially when they put this out as their limited experience and nothing else. There's nothing new. There's no innovation. They haven't put out an actually interesting product in a long time. And when they do put out something, they overcharge for it, like the Cantina menu. I mean, tasting the Cantina menu was a real revelation for me. When they started charging 20 cents for the avocado sauce packets, that was when I kind of fell off, to be honest. I haven't been to Taco Bell in a few months. I used to go, you know, 3 or 4 times a month. That was my Taco Bell routine. But now there's nothing there. You know, I don't want to, there's nothing there I'm going for specifically, really, besides I want a quesadilla, but I like a regular chicken quesadilla, not the Cantina one, but it's, you know, $4.99. Am I going to pay $5 for this Taco Bell quesadilla? No, I'm not. That's just a simple matter of fact. And there is no alternative anymore because they took all the value menu items that would work for a chicken quesadilla, basically, and kind of ruined them. They have the stacker, which you can kind of make into your own chicken quesadilla if you swap the chicken in. But again, it's not the same thing, and it's clearly a worse experience for a worse price point. I still do it because I like the creamy jalapeno sauce, but really it's still not a great way to go. We had mini chicken quesadillas, we had mini beef quesadillas, we had all these things, we had tostadas. They took them all away. They're taking all the low price point options away to get, you know, consumers to gear towards buying more combo meals, more boxes and things like that. That's their goal. They want everyone to buy a box so they can make a ton of money on the, you know, drinks, because drinks are where they make a lot of money. And if you force people into a value box, like the Lux box, the Lux Cravings box they're doing right now for $7, you could say $7 is an okay deal for that price, and I would agree with you. It's okay. It's not a great deal. It's an okay deal, but you can't customize it, of course, and you're forced to get a drink and chips and cheese, which I don't really want. I don't want the chips. I like the cheese, but I don't want the chips and I don't want the drink, but I'm forced into it, and I'm forced into buying the $7 bundle because buying those items individually would be way more. It's all a tactic to, you know, squeeze more out of you. The problem is not only Taco Bell, but all companies have just gone full mask off and like, you know, screw it. They're not trying to trick you as hard as they used to. You know, there used to be a methodology to consumer psychology. It feels like now it's like, screw it. We'll just price things whatever, you know, we think that the market can bear, and everybody, you know, low income can just, you know, fuck off. That's essentially the Taco Bell message I'm getting. So yeah, that's my Taco Bell gelato review. I'm officially angry at Taco Bell for every decision that they've made, and I'll see you all next time.